Mbaniriza nnyo. Yenze Kanka Capital, yenze producer wa TM9 Television, nze gw'owulira eno kuba nze presenter wa program eyitibwa Political Dose. Mbajjukizaako nti ntambula ne Haji Biyinzika. Haji Biyinzika nyambako nnyo kubanga programu zino nzibaleetera. Haji Biyinzika musajja musomi wa dduwa ku buli nsonga yoyo gw'olaba ku screen yawo. Bw'oba oyagala Haji Biyinzika okusomera edduwa muyitire ku nnamba y'essimu eyo gy'olaba mukubireko mwogere. Ennamba y'essimu eyo y'emu eri ku WhatsApp osobola okwogerako ne Haji Biyinzika. Nga sinaba kutandika Political Dose y'olunaku olwaleero tukedde ne Muzeeyi Tamale Mirundi senior jjajja w'abaana okubanga agenda okulambula ku bazzukulu be abaana b'omwana we eyattibwa. Ebifaananyi ebyo by'olaba biyitawo yoyo omwana we bwe yali afaanana nasobodde okufuna ku bifaananyi eri jjajja oba maama w'omwana wa Tamale oba mukyala wa Tamale we yazaalamu omwana oyo gye twakedde. Yoyo nno omwana wa Muzeeyi Tamale Mirundi eyattibwa gwagamba nti yattibwa kagenderere n'aggyibwamu organs ne zitundibwa. Ensonga ezo zonna muzijjukira. Katika video kana akasoose in summary ngenda batwalako mu lugendo gye twagenze nga Muzeeyi Tamale Mirundi senior agenze okulambula ku bazzukulu be omwana we yattibwa mu ddwaliro n'aggyibwamu organs. Mu bino mulimu ekyenjawulo nti omwana omu gwagenze okulaba mulongo era omwana we yattibwa mu ddwaliro abasawo baamugamba nti yali azadde abaana nga balongo. Omulongo omu mu vidiyo eno mwali era Muzeeyi Tamale Mirundi mu vidiyo eno agenda kukyeyogererako ku nsonga ez'enjawulo. Anoonya omulongo w'omwana we omulala gwagamba nti yabbibwa abasawo mu ddwaliro omwana we gye yattirwa ng'aggyibwamu organs era omulongo omu yasurvivinga n'abaana abalala b'omwana we yafa be bano. Kansookere mu vidiyo eno nga situnagenda mu Political Dose ate oluvannyuma tutandikirewo program eya Political Dose y'olunaku olwaleero.
These are my grandchildren. The bazzukulu from my late daughter, Namatovu, who was killed and her organ is extracted. I was targeted first. My wife was targeted by a woman from Wandegeya. I will give you the details later. But these are my grandchildren. My daughter left. According to the nurse, who was in Albert Cook, my daughter delivered well, 2 twins. I would be having 4, but one was taken away. I've traced and I know where the other twin is. They will pay, the doctor will pay a heavy price, and those who took the other twin will also pay. This is just the beginning. So this is a twin, but the other twin is missing. I know. Very soon they will reunite. I decided I will give an interview to the mother of my late daughter. I will also give an interview to my wife, who was conducted by a girl called Nabokera, whom I have traced, who was operating at Wandegeya with a Pakistani. Nabokera rang my wife several times. That they were looking for somebody to sell drugs as an agent. That was the first big mistake. Although I have children who are medical doctors, there is nobody in my family who can hawk drugs. I've traced Nabokera where she is. I traced the number. The number linked me to a medical doctor in Rugazi. The head of the Rugazi hospital decided to take his junior to police. I said, how? Why do you take this young man to the police? Kati ebyo, doctor yewo ya committing a suicide, ono namusule eddalu. He's mad. Ngendo okwetegere, when I examined that number, the same number, I will give it to you, I will give the public this number. Yali ngekonekitinga ne Kiruddu, ekonekitinga ne Namirembe, Albert Cook, ekonekitinga ne Rubaga, and some other hospital. Era, the late Professor Kanyeres left me with the rest of doctors. Kanyeres explained to me how he came into contact, how he was involved in the business. Sibiddamu. N'olwekyo ekyenjagala kyensanyukira ennyo ti bw'olumba famire yange, I retaliate, I protect my family. These are my bazzukulu. I have a missing twin, but I've traced where the missing twin is, and I would advise those who have the missing twin, they got from Albert Cook, Namirembe, to surrender the twin.
Is the twin to this one?
Because I know where he is. I know where the twin is. I know the doctor who killed my daughter in Albert Cook. But I'm a gentleman. Contrary to what people believe, I'm not a killer. I'm not a murderer. I only retaliate only when I'm provoked. Chovolaba. Nzishira kugira abantu bano. Tibatta abantu bakola primitive when I've written a book where I have explained ably what we are going through is a primitive accumulation of wealth. It's normal. When you read how Britain developed capitalism, it's not different. The 1848 Opium War, Anglo-Chinese War, they forced the Chinese to smoke banga for money. Macau was an island. When Britain developed mines in Latin America, they used the Red Indians. Eventually, they went to Ireland. So for me, I don't mind. But this is one of a series to prove that what I was telling you was correct.
Exactly.
Kati bano bazzukulu bange
omutima gwakulumye,
muwala wange yafa naye nasigazaawo teyazaawa. Kati manja ono manja muganda woono manyi gyali kyenali bawadde amagezi bw'oba wafuna omwana omuto bebi nga wamujja mu Albert Cook ngenda bba buli olunaku z'omwezi omwana wange lwe yafa mukomyewo musuule kuba nja kukubya laddu ng'enkuba tetogi. Surrender. Even that doctor who killed my daughter, let him surrender. Let him report to the police before he pounce on me.
Mbajjukizaako nti nze ne muganda wange Kiriwe UK tulina property effe gye tutunda. Property eno nyumba ewedde ng'etudde ku butaka obugazi lya decimal 37. Ennyumba eno gye tutunda eri Mulungujjaawo, etulina ekyapa kiri ekiri original tekuli nkaayana. Bw'osanga nk'enkaayana togula. Ennyumba eno tugitunda $1,85,000 naye nga tusobola okuteesa naddala bwe tuzuula omuntu oyo nga payment plan ye oba ensasula ye enaabeera nnungi mutukubireko ku property yaffe eyo. Nyina property endala gye natadde katale wano era nga nayo ngitunda property eno nyumba ewedde era ng'etudde ku ttaka ly'ekyapa obugazi 5/100 eri Mulowa Nabuti mu Mukono Town Council. Osobola okugendayo n'oba ng'olaba ennyumba eno. Property eno yo ekamu ku bbeeyi era ng'etundibwa $2.5 million. Kati nkubira ku namba z'essimu z'olabawo ku screen tusobole okubanga ongulako properties zange zito yeerungujja $85,000 eno eya Mulowa Nabuti. Nga tuvudde ku vidiyo eyo kangende butereevu wa mutabani wa Mole Namatovu Mirundi ate tubawe ebirala mu political dose olwaleero. Mwevale akaseera ke mutuwadde nga mutuwagira mutabani wa Mole Namatovu Mirundi Joseph Tamale Mirundi senior. Obudde bwakiddedde naye yeewaayo okubanga abaweereza abantu baatidde bwe babagambye mbogenda ku ritayalinga.
I'm going to retire.
Kyabalumye.
Yes.
Kati gwe ritayalinga nga tewali voice of reason.
Nati ngenda kukola bintu byange mwaka. Bana nkuze. Kuze. Abazzukulu katufa ku macha. Balaze tuva kulambula baana. Mama wabe bamutta. Ne batwala organize. Obalabye.
Balabye.
Agezi abo. N'abalala bakulaningira. You see, journalism is like a wedding party. If you don't decide when to go back, you can spend the whole night. I want somebody to tell me, I don't have a government job, I don't have a budget, but I maintain these programs. That's why.
And they run daily.
That's
almost every day.
So what about nanyigira nnyo abasajja bano? Programu zange mbadde mu Rwanda muzijjeko. Tusandi neero. Niziremera kabande baze. Mbuga nnonda kakiiko musimanyi. Publicity. Nalinja mukuba mwaso omuto oyo omwana. Kano night simanyani. Don't you feel ashamed? Did you ever that when it comes election you say dango? If you mbuyimu koleze ye nanyini buyinza. You see the problem. We call it empathy. What do you feel yourself? That there is a group that has been fighting your programs, switching here and there. When it comes to election, nalinja mukuba, nalinja but mwawona kano night simanyani dona simanyani no muntu gulinge ngoma nalinja pokuba but
bulira
think like a human beings. You are very arrogant. One day you tell somebody that have taken your wife, you should also come and become a houseboy.
I see.
Muleke kujoga bantu mwe. Muleke kujoga. Tujoga nga muntu no mujja kumuna nanda weya. Be sensible.
I see.
How do you believe that a man like me for 5 years you feel fighting my programs? Omutwego ne gukuloza sambu kano na isimanyi suji nani. Karibu wakatugeza. Nti toswala na kuswala. Oyo ruwa bwogo nalowoza nti nyizo kuba mpaka siwe kuba sente yakwata sente waliwo yazimu wali mu publish gwe wale mpisheke mugondi omulenzi mujozi nnyo omulenzi ajoga nyaba. If that boy becomes president ajja tukwate tomukwatire mwanda we. What type of person are you? That a man like me you have been switching off. Nemungoba kwene biese nalinja kutta nja benyonde yongwaso omuntu. Ebintu ebyo byemujogamu abantu people bitter. We are human beings.
Of course.
Why do you believe that when it comes to elections I should work with you? Money mumpadde. What budget do you have? Don't but never follow banyivu. Not you musajja ngofono nakolera nogeranga akaluka tusi. No, let us make good. Movie joke of an up. Mogana be joke of an up. Me, I never work with this people again. Cutting Kugamba. Oh, it was home, so your walk. Yariano was on Pujakuja. Nemuchana was seeing. A committee has been an hour. Don't Nanya Mwasum. Canon Nanya Mwasum. No one Narquas is on. What is the relationship? What did you give me all the 5 years?
You've been running the programs for quite long. N'abasigadde balina abako.
I'm a very bitter man. Never Saddam Bali. You look, I've been here. Katabanika Kajiji, Alija Kasakure Nyondo Mudu. You should feel ashamed. There are times when you say, the Baganda have a proverb. If you steal a knife in somebody's home, don't expect to eat peeled bananas because you stole the knife.
Akambe wakabye.
Yes.
Kato osaba mmere, osaba matooke.
A man you have been calling a madman, you think I can come and work with you. Forget about me. I will never work with you again. I even doubt whether I will enter State House again. Muleka kutujoga. Nti batumala omujoga, necho mujoga, ngatumufuaka enfufu, ngatumuyita. Sinze eyo practice eyokujoga abantu. Kenchane mubayitayo. I'm not one of them.
But abantu berali bagamba nti okuva eri mu kugira at least tobagirawo programu zaabwe zibadde balabako ne bagamba nti the voice of reason.
The conclusion is I will never work with this government again. I will never accept a job in the government. I've reached my level. Then now, let me invest my energies in the private sector. Sirida mu government. Najugewa. Sirakola n'abaana ba. What I'm requesting from the president, I have committed, served him, but I served this president for 14 years. What did I get? I was humiliated. Advisor, she will never be an advisor. That was a humiliating appointment. You will never be Museveni's advisor.
But you normally say, even when you're appointed to another position, you don't serve.
I don't want. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home and do my things. Obubu nango ali bujozi. Mbamaze okunjoga, omuya abana bo bajozi. Waije naku nyale bayita. Ninja batira. Ninja pako kamunga asoma. Forget about me. I meander. I'm fighting with myself. I want to find, was it a mistake to join NRM, to join the government? I felt I had joined the allies, and I made a very big mistake. I ended up spoiling my future. Obujozi bwe bayina, obutalina ma allies. Politics is a group game. You must have allies.
Of course.
Leto yinza kujoga buli muntu yenna tubuli wali sente omukaji jawo yali alowooza mbwa naleeta ne mukwano gwe mbonze tetuliddamu taliddamu kundogo. There are people I don't expect to see. I don't expect that one day I'll go back to State House. I don't expect to do what?
Maybe for to serve the same person. Ngabajozi bakyuse.
Fetumusabira Katonda awangale. Naye yayina ambition wanted to be president, but he ended up humiliating us. I've reached it after fighting within myself. I've allies in the government. Otherwise, they have provided security for me. Yes, they have provided security for me because there are others who want to kill me. They have protected me. But time has come. There's a time a woman must know when to get married or to remain unmarried. So this is my time. My time now is to think about the future. I don't expect that one day I will be an MOP. I don't want to be a minister in Museveni's government, judging from the humiliation I went through. So what else am I going to work? I cannot join the opposition. The opposition is also controlled by the mafia gang. Therefore, the only alternative is to invest my energies, my main energies, in my private businesses. But I want to advise. members of the first family. I tell my children that everybody who comes to my family, whether they are cattle keepers, whether they are doing what, I take them as my brothers. The Baganda have a saying, they are not strangers in the family. We did not meander into State House. We thought that the State House was for all of us, but we ended up being humiliated. Omukomujozi waboko mujozi waboko yanjoga ne banne temukuba mawulire a committed man is it how he was rewarded kakati nothing. I'm going to concentrate on my kubanga nkugambe sisubira kwa minister
tosubirayo tokyasubira before
sisubirayo unless there is another government. Bano sino Bobby Wine bonna bevamu structure yemu.
Are you serious?
Kakati nzi
settlement mzee nti mu Uganda tebuli opposition etusobera babezi je oppose banga.
The new local leaders have been financed, have been benefiting from a network by soldiers, retired soldiers. Let me tell you, if you think that Museveni is facing...
Maybe even the retired soldiers are embarrassed by the situation.
If anybody thinks that Museveni is facing a rebellion from the entertainment industry, what's the role of General Zeka Kayanja, who has been giving money to drama actors, to musicians?
Kayanja.
Yes. Who has been recruiting them? So how can you tell me that the people who were identified earlier by government, because government identified the two groups, the borders, you find their generals. The entertainment industry, you find their generals. So how can you tell me that
after identifying these groups for a long time, you have failed to handle?
They are rebelling against Museveni.
I see.
Unless they are being used by some forces in among those military officers.
No, that means those that are mobilizing them are mobilizing them for personal issues.
Because why did General Kayanja become involved in the entertainment industry?
Probably he was assigned to do some work there.
Is he a patron of the army band?
I know.
Did he give such attention to people like Chifuruguyu?
No. The guy died a desperate man.
General Salim Saleh has been organizing using musicians in his NADs. So is it a faction from the people has been organizing? What has happened? I'm a political scientist.
You ask questions, valid questions.
So when I tell you that if we get a candidate, a presidential candidate from a group that was identified long ago by these soldiers who have invested heavily in the entertainment industry. Look, Katumba Wamala is also in the entertainment industry.
He is some general in the Ministry of Works. How is he? How is Katumba involved?
If Katumba Wamala is a patron of one of the giant groups, music groups, how can you tell me that the rebellion
is from the industry? I see.
Why did the generals of all, in fact I give them credit that they invested in an area where other people had ignored the borders and the entertainment industry. So when I see no with Bobby Wine, Bobby Wine, no. And I look at the history.
But Mzee, there are examples around the world where musicians have turned politicians and have become problems to the ruling regime.
Gombia's wife, Simanyi Bani,
ono yali ayagala okutola national theatre.
Bakibuuka babeera nano omukazi bamuyitani omukazi yali ayagala okutunda national theatre. Bukibuuka bwaliyo. Bani bonna bannakatemba. And look at the trend. Mulindwa Muwonge was quoted and went and upgraded his education. Nsereko went and upgraded his education. The other people, we are told, Chameleon went and upgraded his education. Who else? Oh no. Gondi Rutaya went and upgraded his education.
Yes.
Who was doing this?
Well, I'm just coming also to think about it. How did it happen that all of them are upgrading education?
Who was sponsoring them?
What were they preparing for?
So a man like me, when you are working in such a government, this government is very risky. You don't know who is who. This is why at times it is better. I was working closely with the Rotary Gemma and Bayingana, these Rwandese. One of the reasons why the Rwandese decided to go home was that Habyarimana sent here $2 million for the assassination of Rwigema. Rwigema survived 3 assassinations on his life. This is why the Banyarwanda decided to go back home. They had been in northern Uganda. To go back home where they could know who was who. At one time, when we heard, I was the first person, journalist, to know that Rwigema was dead. And I got it from a Muganda soldier, because at that time we were in Rwanda. And we were asking the whereabouts of Rwigema. But initially, the information I was given was that Rwigema died, was assassinated by a paid-up agent who went with them to Rwanda. And one of the soldiers, then at that time, the heads of our intelligence services was arrested and charged for a different offense. But I was told, reliably informed, that your case was episodic, was selling
information.
Rwanda. So at times it is better. To leave an institution and go where you can be free, you can identify. I cannot attend national functions. I cannot attend state house meetings. I cannot attend. No, I fear to meet it. So I feel that it will give me comfort and security when I'm doing my own business.
Someone like you who has heard a lot about the law, could you be kind to brief us about why the Segoners in the Noop case decided to leave out the most important things and decide to make an amendment at a time they thought?
Me, I don't respect the Segona at all. I don't respect the Lukwago at all. Because me, I'm not a lawyer.
But these are people who have made some impact.
I'm an informed man.
Depending on what the public judgment.
Look at Segona. Segona, when Parliament was debating the amendment on the 75-year cap, Segona went to court with the Lukwago to seek an injunction to stop the debate. Segona and Lukwago are lawyers. You would think that they are senior lawyers. As a journalist, at our time, you could do. We used to call ourselves all around. Starting with the courts of law, you report there for 6 months. You go to sports, and you go to
maybe Parliament.
Yes, maybe Parliament. Under parliamentary rules, there is nobody, including a court of law, that can stop a parliamentary debate in progress. Even when Parliament is in progress and the Speaker has some problem and will come back, he uses a certain door, exit. When he is suspending Parliament, he goes through. Segona knew that the court could not suspend
a parliamentary session.
But he went to court with Lukwago. And the magistrate, stupid magistrate, granted them an order They came back rushing. So I've never respected the Segona when it comes to law. Segona was thought at one time they celebrated that court had directed them to organize elections to remove Mao, which was different from what the court had directed them. So for me, I know. What I can say about Bobi Wine, we have two advantages about Bobi Wine. One, as I have said, that Bobi Wine is a product of a long-term investment by the soldiers in the entertainment industry, which means Bobi Wine has made business. Museveni was cheated, gave people like Kusasira money. The Balamus have created billionaires and their agents, because these are fronts. Bobi Wine became what? A gold mine.
So these people,
that's one,
who pick money at the fronts of the big ones.
Since Bobi Wine did not come on his own, he is under the total control of his of those who identified him. Two, Bobi Wine is also under the control of the Americans. The Americans, as far as I know, don't want Museveni to go. What they want is pressurize Museveni for engagement. Museveni should stop human rights violations. Museveni should be worried about the disappearance of people. These stories of torture. This is what worries the Europeans and Americans. Two, the European Union refused to participate as an observer. Why?
In the election.
Because in the last election, 2016, they made their recommendations, which were not
put in place,
implemented. So there was no way. But if these people, their practice is, if they don't come to observe, because under the law, the observers group, under the law, observers cannot nullify elections. They only give recommendations to improve
on the election, on what they saw.
Yes, because we are having younger democracies. How many times have we, in 50 years, from 1962, we ended up in 62 and 61. In Uganda, 61 people did not vote. We voted again in 1980. From 60 to 80, almost 20 years. From 80 to, from 71 to 1980, there was no voting. 10 years. Then we voted in 1980. Then from 80 to 86, there was no voting. Even the by-elections. So therefore, you are talking about Britain, you are talking about Japan, you are talking about USA. These are entrenched democracies. But at times, they also have problems.
So you're trying to tell us this is a young democracy?
These European observers will come and tell you, for instance, this election has been shaped by the 10 recommendations of the judges, the earlier judges.
In the case of Mbabazi?
Yes. There is also a law that any election official who messes up elections will be sentenced, receive a 14-year jail sentence. This has, I have not heard many people complaining about the Electoral Commission. That alone saved. These people knew that in case they mess up elections, NRM has a practice of abandoning its allies. So there was no need for the election people to mess up with the elections.
In favor of the NRM.
On the other hand, President Museveni strictly adhered to the rules because it was clear. They had been given in advance the 10 commandments. And this is why.
How does he adhere to rules that were not implemented?
No,
because it is said the 10 were not put in place.
No, they were implemented. They were implemented. They were implemented because the court ruled that 2 years before the election, but they were delayed. Government delayed, I think, government knew that by implementing, because political power is influence and advantage. If you lose one, influence means that you can do. Advantage means that you know the date of election, you can appoint the electoral commission, you can gerrymander constituencies. So this government, I think, when they did not want the opposition to come use these 10 commandments.
That's why they brought them late.
The judges said 2 years before the election, the Attorney General should come back and inform us that what we had earlier recommended has been actually implemented. Yes.
Which he did not do.
No, they did. The recommendations are there. This is why court, the Chief Justice, that the court that is hearing this petition, they say, you write petitioners. Don't waste time in addressing court as usual, because the 10 commandments are there. This is like a UNEB exam. UNEB exam, a student does not go to UNEB headquarters to defend his paper or her paper. What they do is to tell the markers, those who
the examiners, those who mark the papers,
the guideline on what to do. So the judges in the case are saying, since we gave you the commandment, you write it to us. It is clear now. You don't need to waste a lot of court time. Let the petitioner Bobi Wine give us his areas of contention so that we compare them to the 10 commandments.
But at the end of it all, NOP wants to achieve a nullification of Museveni's re-election, 6th term re-election.
Let me tell you. First of all, I'm telling you, it's like in literature. Literature is a subject. Why? Literature, they tell you that books you should read. They tell you the books you are going to read.
Throughout the syllabus.
Yes. So there is no, you know, that the questions will come from these books. It's not like any other subject where you are outspoted. That when I read this, then
they might bring come. This.
But literature tells you the particular books you should read. Likewise, Museveni was a lucky man. The court recommended, but I think Museveni knew, because Museveni was an interested party, he knew that he would participate in the 2021 elections. Therefore, Museveni must have mastered these 10
recommendations of the past
This is
case.
Why when you look at Museveni, and Museveni has another advantage, has his son-in-law, Kalugire. Because when you have a handler and an advisor are different. A handler will tell you, don't do this, don't do this. An advisor is welfare. That's why I cannot be an advisor. How much money? An advisor. 100. But I'm part of 100. No, I can work as help the president to do certain things, but I cannot be a member of a group of it was a humiliating appointment. Or the president may be sound that I could not make it, that I wanted the welfare facilitation. Or that I could get access to government facilities. I think that's how it ended there. But you cannot be a general and then you retire as a parachute commander. And advise how much money? And
join a herd of advisors. Thousands of them.
And it too, you see, for you. What is what to do? Yomukakulawa. Ntwe pusa to yoga kulawa. Where do they work? Where do they work? Bukala government. Kutujoga bukala government. Buda come to fool them.
Stood there before.
Yes.
Working
in government is not a big issue because those who are humiliating us don't have government jobs. Obulenzo bukola mu government obutuyitembwa omukakola luddawo oyo atufuula embwa n'atujoga kyo, which means what a government job is not as important as people think. No. The way I look at it, ntuwe bamala okujoga baagala bakuweeyo a peripheral job okomewo bakolere. That's what I look at it.
I see.
Bwe bamala okujoga ne bukujoga nga bukukomyawo ngono bwalowooza nti after humiliating me in the last 5 years nga program ozijjako nti I can come and work on your committee
in 5 months of an election.
Najoga naddamu nanjoga ogwokubiri naddamu nanjoga nanfuwako enfuufu nakumu najoga embwayi nagijja ku lujegere nagikomyawo. What type of arrogance is this? What type of arrogance is this? That you humiliate somebody and you humiliate him again? Does it mean that every 5 years you will be humiliating him? What did you do? What initiatives did you do 3 years to the elections? That at least alowooza kutujoga nadduka tujja kujoga bantu sigwosoose tujja kujoga bantu abantu okubajoga nolowooza nti ojja bajoga abantu banyiivu nnyo abantu banyiivu okubajoga teri muntu ayagala mujoga no teri muntu n'abaana bo negye negye naki n'okuba mu mawulire nonyonoona nti ate ekyo tusuka kuba ennyondo nenkwasa omutwe tusinkamu egundi amunoti ekyuma being kakati nkugamba nti abo obujozi bwabwe bwe bubaleetera ebizibu.
Njagala nkubuuze mzee, is there any hope in this musango guno kubako kyekufulumya? There was a video circulating of Owiny Dollo leaving State House in the time ng'agenda kugira musango. Why does he be seen reporting eri omuntu awaabirwa?
Examiners who are employed by your name are also teachers. What do you do? 2, does it mean that the Chief Justice will not go to State House? Because recently there was a function which was attended by the President. That is stupidity. It is stupidity. What if Bobby Wine had also got access to one of the judges? What if Bobby Wine's lawyers were seen dining with the Chief Justice? That's stupidity. The things we say that why do we have? Let me tell you.
But the timing.
Let me tell you.
The timing is also important.
Let me tell you. What happens? Some schools offer your name space to mark exams when also they have candidates.
Of course.
What we do is integrity. I've told you that in this case, the matter is simple. This election is easy to understand because you have the benchmarks. What the lawyers of Kyagulanyi wanted was to incite the population because simplistic approaches to issues can incite the population but don't add any value. Like when Sagwana said, we have a lot of evidence. We can even bring one from the Mars, from the moon, in the law. An introduction of a political case. A lawyer can do whatever he wants, but he does not have any bearing. If you say, we found the soldiers taking, how would you know that soldier was not voting for Bobby Wine? Because for you, you urge forward and backwards. People will tell you, Museveni has lost support, even the soldiers are no longer supporting him. When it comes to a soldier, how can you determine that this is a soldier? Because the court martial says one of the reasons why civilians have found themselves before the court martial is that they have found the people using materials that would be
a monopoly of the army.
So seeing somebody nti mulaba omujasinga All of these things they captured would incite, would add political value to the argument, but without adding any legal value to the argument.
To the court case.
Yes, yes.
When you look Mzee, they still argue that your government continues to arrest people, unknown people arresting that some of the people.
Let me tell you.
Who should be abali badde abajulizi in this court case.
This government hasn't been used to tough measures. All of the time, government has been enjoying support. So this government has been subjected to what they subjected Obote to. They are feeling, they are reacting in the same way Obote reacted. Why? Obote was infiltrated. All the institutions had been infiltrated because once you lose the efficiency of the intelligence services and side
in a country,
this is what you get. You don't tell us, like Enanga, that the opposition has a plan B. Even before the opposition mentions plan B, intelligence services have already infiltrated
the so-called plan B.
So, if the government panics by arresting everybody, even including innocent people, this confirms that these intelligence services are poor.
I see.
It has failed because this is what I've told you, that the whole political landscape, the better politique of this country was shaped by soldiers.
Of course.
Yes. When they came up, when they invested heavily in the entertainment industry.
I see.
And as a result, the people who challenged the government came from the entertainment industry. How come that this is where trouble is coming from? Tell me, what happened? Is it those people, the soldiers, who invested in the entertainment industry, who are causing us trouble? Or the intelligence services, because for us who are hunters, once you see a hunting dog moving backwards between your legs, then you know it has identified the python, it has identified a leopard on the tree. So why is it that the intelligence services have failed to infiltrate? Even if it was a coup, an efficient intelligence service would do. That's what intelligence and counterintelligence.
Seven had been known for a strong spy network. What happened?
Yes, it has been because it has been a battle with him. These people who wanted to remove Museveni are his allies. They are part of the system. They cannot. These people cannot report. Such a result, corruption and other biases
are eating
have
up.
had an impact on security. Nepotism. If you choose your own person, money, you put people in safe houses to squeeze money.
I see.
People quarreling over Chibanja.
You take them to a court martial.
The dissos. You tell us where did they train. If you say, bring these people, let the dissos give us their background, academic background. How come that the government, the ruling party, can lose, all ministers can fail in a region like Uganda, when there is no report in a issue that this is going to happen? These are alarming bells. For us who know, you don't know who. Side director, you have a side director who has never won a case. You have,
for the time he has been there, the government is losing cases every day.
Nakalima. I worked with the Nakalima, you know Nakalima. It's manipulative. Nakalima, you don't respect it. Those are people I cannot respect. How can you put Nakalima in security? Nakalima in security. You put Nakalima in security. Museveni is paying for all these mistakes. When it comes to to security money. Woboka be balina okulya sente era ali wana alina kubaano bantu bagundu nali wano nali. That's why they fought to us. How could you fight a committed man like me? Kubanga omukaya kala 5 billion atitwale ateko munni mbwembwa akikanyuka tolidda mukunda bakomulenzi gwe tolidda mukunda bakongonsanga wampozi ku road bro ntinze nja kujja njoge nojja ko 5 billion nolita mukwana gwe namuwe ekifugwe embwa bakanyuke mu president's office nze mutani wa mirundi yajoka emyaka musambu siri nyanga. So this attitude of
failure by the intelligence and nepotism has cost them everything.
Is money. Oh no, why so Katabazi. Hey, they fight over Katabazi. Who is now in charge? Is Katabazi. Asumutano Katabazi. A bit to a Babylon. They are paying it back. This is a failure by intelligence. And it is having. I read one of the newspapers, the narrated meeting. Fetu Balina, you saw them. And it was also a blunder. How can you be committed? For me, my suggestion is simple. President Museveni should open up a desk, not within the police, but a desk in the Uganda Human Rights Commission. Because this Uganda Human Rights Commission is a constitutional institution, a government. It is like an internal auditor. The Electoral Commission should create a desk with specialized knowledge, intelligence officers drawn from there, where the public can again report their people are missing.
I see.
Yes.
Yes.
The president
that will be very nice.
Should create it. Do you know how many people are missing to step Fetuarina?
There are so many.
Where are they? What if you say
someone comes up and says Fetuarina?
What if you send Mumu Barina? Never take you. Where you have forces fighting with him? What would you say? What if somebody comes up?
Era bajja gamba go abase kuba tugambye go balina
alimbo namkolozya nti omwana wange yabuze nga tamuyina
nga jali.
What about those who left for gold abroad abagenda okukola kati babulidde bakadde baabwe? So nalweso made a mistake to be committed. You cannot be committed to Fetuarina. You would be committed if you have people whom you have you are keeping, but temporarily, because a person can go to court and seek what we call habeas corpus. Habeas corpus means that somebody can go to a lawyer, force the government to arraign somebody who is under custody to court, so that I know you have them. So if the general narrator says that he knows where these people are, that we have them, and is he saying that people who are with the missing children should go to her office to fight to cross-check?
There has been no effort of putting there a desk where people can report, and you're saying you have them, but you end not giving a solution.
I think President Museveni should use the Human Rights Commission, which is constitutional, to open up a file for missing people, those who have been arrested, and the government should stop this methodology, the way of arresting people. We should be civil. This government introduced the LOC system. Go to an area, introduce yourself, search somebody's house, take him away. Leave the telephone number and the contact. 2. Why do you use drones? What if? Because the public believes
zainjiwadde mu taxi n'aba security bazikoze
obo drones buyingira mu ggwanga mu drones babukozesa ku mbaga drones babukozesa kubanga mu Uganda it depends kakati bakwata obuntu bw'abantu minister akakajjayo ate bamujjayo ba covid victims kati kitegeeza mujja kwesanga mu kizibu. The public believes the drones bwa government because another person cannot understand.
No, endaku zino muzeeyi ze bagamba drones ze zine emmotoka za taxi ezempya.
Kakati tu, we are going to sue government. Why? Why do you fear to transport people in your market numbers? Why? Are you safe? How can the government fear? Identify yourself that I'm police.
Tekako enamba ya polisi omukwate bagambe na polisi
ya mutu. Why are you hiding? Why don't you want to take? But I've heard that the president summoned the command of Vijati and told him he's against those things. The command of Vijati. I have my reliable sources, Mr. sources are telling me Museveni is not happy. And has already informed the command of Vijati.
But Mzee,
we cannot do
otugamba otya nti Museveni is not happy. Ng'akola mu office ye Nalweyiso ate ye agamba ffe tubalina.
Nalweyiso wouldn't. Anti bo babateekako pressure but Nalweyiso awo.
Ne bajja boogera bye bateetegekedde.
Nalweyiso is not a spokesperson of the army. The other woman is the spokesperson of the army.
Flavia.
If you usurp the powers of that woman, you are undermining that office.
Exactly.
Two, General Nalweyiso is linked to the president. If Nalweyiso comes up and says the missing people we have with them, when he alone is near the president, then he involves the president's name and he don't give.
Then you're like speaking on behalf of the president, your boss.
In fact, I sent a message to Nalweyiso that for me I can help you people to handle this situation. I sent a message to her. We are experts in this because for me, I can help this government. I know. First of all, you can say that all of people who have missing children, because what they fear is that people, appointed a committee in the 70s. I think it was 75. Appointed a committee where people went, used to go and report missing people. But was blaming Tanzania for this. So I think that the government fears to appoint such a committee again, to announce that in Museveni's Uganda, you can find a situation where people are missing. Therefore, you have to take what you must understand, you must find a civilized way, a diplomatic way, a speedy doctor's way of doing one, to inform the public that if you have a missing person, if you think that your person was arrested by security, you go to the Human Rights Commission. Why am I suggesting the Human Rights Commission? Human Rights Commission is a constitutional body that was put in the Constitution to check human rights violation. It is part of government. In fact, it is part of government, and it operates as a court of law. It's not like these non-government organizations. So that's why I'm suggesting that now that the government is facing an image problem, which one? People will not go to the police. They don't have trust the police. People cannot go to UPDF because the UPDF is...
We don't know where to go in the UPDF.
Some people think if I go to look for my relative, they can also think that I'm a collaborator and they will end up in prison. So therefore, in such a case, if people have no trust in the police, people have no trust in the army, as far as this one
you create a trustable desk.
So therefore, it is only the Uganda Human Rights Commission that can solve this issue. The Human Rights Commission should say, if you believe that your person is under detention beyond the spiritual constitutional hours, come to our office. And you open up an office with communicating people, with
the trusted people.
Yes, people with PR, you go there. Then when you register, there must be a mechanism between the Uganda Human Rights Commission and the JAT, because JAT is joint. Because it will be very dangerous if a person comes to the desk of the Human Rights Commission, trying to locate, and goes back and the Electoral Commission after 1 month or 2 months or a week says we are failed. So if people, when this person goes back, with the disappointing news that the person who has been looking for
is nowhere to be seen.
Could not trace that person. Then we can create trouble. Because I was told that one of the reasons why people like Chiyonga, why people like Chibanzanga lost in Kasese was because the people who were arrested during the storming of Mumberezi Palace were released on the eve of election. They came with startling evidence, stories. Where did this go? Was killed. So instead of thanking the government, those people, the survivors, who went back to Kasese, had a negative impact on the population.
When the people would ask them,
in this case, we must do it in such a way. Don't malign the image of Museveni and this government. Don't malign the image of UPDF. This is
but they are the people doing this.
So therefore,
how are we supposed to be happy with them?
If UPDF cannot change, because what I'm saying, soldiers don't have what? Soldiers can do things the way they want. If you have 100 people in custody and you want to charge them in the army, create division court martials, create district court martials. If these people are piling up in police cells, because they have created, arresting a person is not easy. Arresting me, I don't fear to be arrested, provided you identify who you are.
Exactly.
Leave the address.
And tell me why you think I should be taken for scrutiny.
And leave the telephone number. Now what they are doing, they are stealing money from people. This is what happened during Obote's time. A person would be arrested, taken to Argentina House, then the Argentina House people or any other military detention center would ring you, or they would send emissaries. Mumpereze million yemu, mumpereze mitwala atano, mumpereze mmeka. So this annoyed the population. Even the Konimen came in, masquerading as government officials, as security officials. We are going to see people, they are seeing people. Bamutute, Antumie, mumpeye mitwala kumi. We are going back to the abyss.
I see.
Yes. So change the methodology. If somebody is going to be arrested, because for me, you know, the riots in 1983, there was a coup attempt in Kenya, but we failed to understand what was behind the coup. Kikuyus or Kamba. The army commander was a Kamba, the commander of the Air Force was a Kikuyu. As a result, there was a lot of badges in the army. And we made a mistake because he feared the Kenyans, local Kenyans. He filled the army with the Somalis. The army commander was Major General Muhammad Mohamud. Police officer, at one time, the Chairman Electoral Commission was a Somali. The Human Rights Commission chairman was a Somali. Because they thought the police commander was a Somali, they thought that the Somalis were neutral. But the Somalis imported their problems, their clashes, because they have clans in Kenya's politics. So these riots should not force Museveni into the situation we faced. No. Much as Museveni is provoked, much as they want to arrest many people. Because the government, any state must fight for its survival. Any situation that threatens the survival of state, the state must come up mercilessly.
Of course, they are saying they are arresting those who are involved in riots.
Yes,
they are picking those who they think were the ringleaders.
The government survived. If there was a coup attempt, we've gone through the riots, we've gone through the election, the situation is normalizing. But we should not create fear, terrorism, that when somebody goes home, you don't know whether he'll go back home. When somebody comes to town, you don't know who has arrested him. Even the ordinary killers and the robbers will take advantage of this.
Yes, those who want to take other people for personal issues.
Yes, this is an area where the president must come in. You see, the army, UPDF, should understand that it has an image protected.
Yes.
When you are always a clean person, a smart person on the village, people can easily tell that you are declining.
Or you are getting broke.
If you are a good student, people will know.
The teachers will know,
yes, will
that
know.
Your performance is
declining. They can even
declining.
call your parents.
Yes.
What has happened to your son? The way his academic performance has declined. People can easily tell that there is a problem within the army.
I see.
Yes, maybe our soldiers are not being involved in something that was not their part. Because we started with the local defense. Where the local defense people go? Maybe the local defense people change the uniforms. And the same people are coming back. Where did they go? Yes. Where did
there was the earlier group. The crime preventers.
The crime preventers. So this is an area which scares everybody. And if you arrest everybody, you scare everybody. If you arrest everybody without explanation, everybody will feel unsafe. And if you arrest everybody without an explanation, then you will even lose credibility.
We hear that these are tactics of intimidation.
And you see, what at times pains me is that when a person is arrested on the villagers will say, Agomanyangage. This has been a verdict. People believe that once security people arrest a person on the village has committed an offense.
Yes.
Because it has not been in the practice of this government to arrest innocent people.
And now when they start arresting every day, this will change.
The criminals will take advantage. They were going to have a proverb. Omwiri magutwalego. Daka, a leopard moves in darkness. Even the ordinary thieves will start masquerading as security people.
And bring these drones to arrest
drones, that when you say drone, you run away. When you do this, you run away. And some cases are exaggerated. So therefore, when it comes to people missing, it scares all of us. I don't know where my children are now. I don't know where my relatives are now. There is, even if for me I have security, it does not mean that it will cover every person.
Of course, in the family.
Yes.
Of course.
So this is an area of concern that we should address within a very short time. Even if it requires that people, because one, the methodology, people can remain in custody for some time because of reasons, investigations and what. But the methodology, don't arrest people using taxis because people fear to use taxis. Don't arrest people on the way. If you are arresting somebody on the way, have the courtesy, have the fuel of driving this man home, inform his relatives, or let the man ring you and allow his relatives or her relatives to come where he is.
Leave a contact in the public or create a desk where people can come and check.
Government is given coercive forces. Government is protected under the constitution and under the law. A government is like a married couple. When they go to a hotel, the honeymoon, and the president raids, the police raids the hotel, they don't run away. So why should government soldiers who are protected, who are doing
by the constitution,
work, conduct themselves as crooks, as criminals?
I want to ask you, Mzee, someone who has, you have a vast experience in journalism. Wherever there is a new whenever a president runs for a new term, there is a lot of speculation in the papers about the new cabinet. Who is putting these pictures of cabinet? Cabinets. You read every day when Museveni is re-elected. These are the following that are going to be in Museveni's cabinet.
What the mafias do is that they get money from those who would be. Two, the newspapers, like this group, like Red Paper, they are given money by those people to appear. Because when I was still in State House, I would ask, they would say, Museveni most trusted the aides. When you see such a story, it means an investor wants to see Museveni. So they have learned that this investor has given money to somebody else. What they do, when they raise Museveni most trusted the aides, they include all of those who want to get money. Others.
They want to steal money from an investor.
Yes.
So they use the papers to be trusted. So that they get the money.
These are Museveni's most, as Museveni told you. So these are mafia tactics.
We are always questioning that.
Yes,
does Museveni select ministers depending on the papers?
Two, they have no secrets. Because even if the president is going to appoint you, there is a vetting process. So people in the vetting process, because they are not professionals, they end up revealing, vetting process, because they are not.
Maybe the corruption, because when someone is sitting on the vetting committee,
a person in charge of a vetting process, there is no way you will reveal, because if the president gives you vet those
help me to vet these
and
people,
they are found in the newspapers, who is responsible?
The one who was charged with vetting.
These are not professionals. A professional. There was an incident in Kenya. President Moi invited the professor to make him, to help him craft his cabinet. After assembling the team, the man started ringing everybody. So people started ringing him. What Moi did, he removed the name of the man who went out to go speak. By the time a cabinet came out, his name was not included. What Moi wanted was to say that if really that man was behind the new cabinet, how come that his name is
not there?
The man fell mad, went mad. Yes. Why? Because Teyaina Mizi. The Baganda we call it
somewhere.
Museveni's people who are working in the vetting process, Teyaina Mizi. That's why they create trouble. Kakati oyo abo bebatademu ate nje baja kuteekamu abalala ate nje didn't we tell you? No. How do we know the majority of cabinet people, ministers, come from MPs? So if you give us 20 MPs of 50 and Museveni ends up appointing 15, the people will praise himself. Didn't we tell you? But in the other case, it all exposes the type of people you have in the vetting process.
Because I can't imagine reading a paper that says people are flooding Gulu where Saleh is to go to the Jesus who will speak to them like Jesus spoke to his father.
No, they are disparate. Those people are disparate.
How do you include Saleh, mentioning him as someone who is in charge of vetting?
I cannot go to somebody to ask for a job. Me to go to ask for a job because that means he will hold me hostage for the rest of my life.
Of course.
He's like going to a witch doctor.
He's like
you go to a witch
I helped you.
And he gives you, consults him, he will jump on every success of yours.
Of course.
But this politician,
he claims his juju has helped you everywhere.
I have never gone to somebody to ask for a job.
I see.
Even when I had trouble. They expected me to go, Sisobola. Ujwazibwa mwembu balekera nenge nakola ebya. Sisobola genda wa mutu mwegaiti. Nti atamfunye trouble wano ngende. That's works in marriage, even in marriage. Because of my arrogance, that my wife was gone, nti against the wabo ngende. Me. Me, I'm a very arrogant man. You see, I'm a person with a disability. I've been telling you people, I'm a person with a disability.
Is arrogance a disability?
Yes, arrogance is a disability.
Are you serious?
Mine is excessive. That I go to somebody and I tell him, please help me to be a minister. Me. Because it means this man will start controlling me from there.
Yes.
What if
he has seen you as a desperate person?
Even if I was on the list, if I go to somebody to seek his support, it will mean that I will be his slave for life.
He will call you all the time.
To get what?
Olimbu yawandako eddusu oli nabiwandiika mu mawulire ebyekisiru
nze nogenda mu banka okwewola ssente ewa manager. No, I have never bought something on credit. Do you know that I have never bought something on credit? That I can go somewhere in a band drink and tell the bar owner that I will pay you tomorrow. That's not a road. I can spend a whole day without to tell somebody that I have no money. What if he rejects me? What if he rejects me? What if I go to somebody asking his support, seeking his support to become a minister, and the man tells me you are unfit to be a minister? What would I do? But this is Africa. Africa, that's Africa. Me, I cannot do those things. I'm satisfied, I'm comfortable where I am. But
now I'm questioning the credibility of Ugandan media. Coming up with speculations every time Museveni is up for a new term. And these people they are talking about also feel comfortable being listed as those in the making of ministers.
Yes, what does it? Because maybe they are done. What do? They get what? But for me, to get something because of the support of somebody, it embarrasses me. I would like to get a job or something on merit. But if it required somebody to put an input in me, then it means I have no capacity.
You yourself.
That's how I look at it.
Yes.
Bwembanga muntu yamala okunjogererayo.
Okuba ko kyofuna. Toyina busobozi.
Sina busobozi. It should be my merit to talk for me. Whether I'm around, whether I know who, whether I know who. But that's why I see it. Nainti nze ngende omuntu angambira omuntu tigende wa Museveni omuntu amungambire doesn't Museveni know that I was born.
He already knows.
Hey,
you have served him for quite some time.
Can I fix an appointment with you? I'm a man who is not excited. In fact, I've never sought for the last 5 years. I've not sought any meeting with the president. I was with him for 14 years. What I didn't get from him at that time, I will never get it. That's me. Can I take you? Doesn't he know me? Ebito bimbuulira tombuye bintu ebyo ne bwe ndali mu State House when we are Iraqi the big man nyizo kukwata ettani. Don't tell me about your big man. Ndi mu police of lobbying every time. I am not a lobby. I'm not a lobbyist.
Tigoli.
No.
Museveni yadde lwakitula oli ajja kubuulira. Don't go see him. I'm a comfortable man. In fact, you see my character. I'm not used to working for government. I want to be in my private life as a free man. But ringing me, hey, so you are wanted here. No, after talking again, when I my contribution is my earlier contribution on radio, then Nakalima would ring. Oh, you get go on to me. Go on to me. Go on to me. Did you send me there? So I'm a comfortable man. I have not had a telephone call from somebody reprimanding me for the last 5 years. Very good. I'm enjoying my freedom. Not like the usual calls, the previous
when
calls.
When you talk about Kajiji goes to Nakalema. Then Nakalema could trouble. Oh, you ring me. I fire back. So I'm enjoying my freedom.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm not in this prison. But under our system, where people want to not to talk about them. They take advantage. I cannot work under a formal arrangement that I'm under minister. Me, to be under minister. A formal arrangement where I can be arranged before disciplinary committees. I want my freedom.
As we end today's show, mzee mbali ya kubuza ekisembayo. Tulina ebbulire twalabye ng'emu ku warships ya America edokinze mu Mombasa. Nekikubibwa mu mawulire Kenya, nekikubibwa mu mawulire mu Uganda. Awo ne batandika okweraliikirira. America okutandika okuleeta emmeri ennwanyi okuliraana coast ya East Africa. Ng'omuntu eyatunulira international relations.
Yes.
What does this mean? Should people start to get worried? A warship docking closer to the East African coast?
Yes, you see, previously, the USA Army used to dock at Mombasa, and the money would be included in their budget. But because of
they said it's been 30 years since the last.
Because of terrorism, the Americans left. You remember, the embassy in Tanzania was attacked. The embassy in Kenya, Ufundi building, was attacked. At one time, they even wanted to down an Israeli plane from Mombasa. The actions of Al-Shabaab, they had established a very strong network, terrorism activities in Kenya, tourism. Now, I think, one, that they are coming back to East Africa. Terrorism in the region is at its lowest level.
Has been fought.
When the Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu visited East Africa,
he came to
people
Uganda.
Didn't know why Netanyahu was here. The Israeli security has discovered that most of the small weapons that we are using by Palestinians in the West Bank originated from Sudan. And that's why, after the removal of Omar Bashir, they normalized the Israeli relationship. Bashir has not been surrendered to ICC, contrary to the wishes of the soldiers who topped him. And the activities, the Palestinian activities in the West Bank have reduced because the weapons were being manufactured. So to me, although many people think that that Americans would want to intervene in any of the East African countries, I strongly doubt it. Why? Because why do these people interfere? Terrorism. The government of Uganda has not been financing activities of terrorism. Not at all. We have been always victims and on the sides of USA in Somalia. You remember here the bomb blasts we suffered. The USA went and came out and helped the government to fight Moi, to fight Kony. The US, the other scandal which I'm seeing is involves those who are involved in human part smuggling, trafficking, and Museveni has surrendered them to the International Court of Justice, the ICC. That's one. Two, I said that if this government is provoked by Bobi Wine supporters to use Imamba to kill people at a massive rate, then the openings can come in. Because what happened in
the bomb the Mambas.
What happened in Tripoli, Gaddafi fell into the trap of Sangos. 6 boys went to the Benghazi police station, grabbed 6 guns. Gaddafi responded by sending more than 20 military tanks, which were destroyed by the French warplanes. And the madman wanted to kill his people. Now, we don't have also high casualties. These people missing where, and the president has been engaged in talks with American officials. I said that America has not reached the level of regime change. What the Americans want is to force pressurize Museveni to force changes. And if we go to court, that's because normally the countries get problems if, first of all, if elections are nullified, two, if you have confusion over contested elections, if you have two groups, each claiming victory without referring the matter to court, then we would be in danger. Me, in my opinion, as a man who knows international relations, what I think the coming back of an American ship warship or vessel is that the new president of the United States is sending a signal. But this is said a long time ago. They are trying to tension here has reduced. I think terrorism activities. We have not had a bomb blast targeting American interests in East Africa for the last 5 years. Yes. That's how I look at it. Military intervention in Uganda, where? No. I don't believe.
But the deterioration of human rights,
yes,
can it be a cause of docking of the war vessel?
Human rights cannot force regime change. Deterioration of human rights, that means engagement. Who is responsible? Because Museveni can be undermined by a third force. Museveni can be undermined by amateurism, by JAT. Museveni can be because
excitement.
I've told you that what will kill a dog blocks its nostrils. I doubt the capacity of our intelligence services to understand who is a criminal and who is not. They don't have a network on the ground. Most of the money that would be used to establish an intelligence network system is embezzled by the top people.
Almost all time.
Abana bajja bakugamba tigwe mirundi bobontu ali wa president nze ngenda muwa information tetuyinza kudya abasajja bano nga sente zebabawa bazirya bazigula mu mayumba. That's not the problem. Top people using money that would be used for security purposes to buy houses.
I see.
Because I see alowooza njakolera bwerere wafuna 5 billion nazijawo nalinze embwaye addemu agikozese mu kalulu. This type of thinking that some of us can be used for nothing. Tulina kujogebwa obujogebwa najjo najoga nadduka nti somebody believes that after 5 years in the court then somebody can wake up one morning and include me in a campaign team. That's very obujozi kuba kujoga bantu nti bwe tunamuyita yajja kujja kubanga ani bw'oyitayo. What did you do to me?
Bunamuwa sente tajja
kujja dduka n'obujozi ani nti yofuno yofuno tajja kwogera kasi bakiwanda bazze baddombo olikuwata sente zaabwe ne badduka
banaduli bo baddeyo
yadde yaboogerere. This must change. Tewali yajja kubasibira bugwo bwangatto, tewali yajja kubawanikira ttaala, tewali yajja kubafukirira amazzi mu mulye. Any human being must be motivated. One of the reasons why somebody should support something must be a selfish reason.
Of course.
Twende kuona nti sifunye mu kintu nti nkiwagire. Lwaki nkiwagire? Why should I support you when I'm not benefited at all? So this message, I think, people think that I'm an angry man. Yes, I'm a bitter man because I've been humiliated on a number of occasions. I'm a man who has not benefited at all. How? I know which motor. I have my cars. That motor does not arise. Let somebody tell me the budget I'm operating. Jaina budget, where is it? Tell you budget, tell you. I'm doing my own work. What? Yes, they are right.
It sounds like you're working for the wrong person.
If you reject the office, then how can you get money? They are okay. But I cannot be under somebody. A general cannot return cannot become a platoon commander. That I go back, then I am by you. Impossible. It's very important. Impossible. I cannot be under minister. Impossible. Because I know they will use that one to humiliate me more. I cannot have a formal job. I cannot be under minister. I cannot be under a formal structure. They will use it to humiliate me.
Okay, this marks the end of today's broadcast. Tukwebaziza nnyo muzeeyi otuwanga insight sezo tusobola okubeera nti nno abantu babeera up to date. Mbadde kanka kapito okubaweereza abadde mutabani wa Mole n'amatovu mirundi okubanga tukubira tooki. Siibudde neraba.